Hello guys and welcome back to another tutorial from Teach Me Programming. In this tutorial we will be creating a basic shoutbox system with PHP aimed at beginners to PHP development. This allows you to get your feet with working with database before moving on to some the more advanced PHP tutorials. This tutorial will guide you through the process of creating a basic shoutbox with PHP using a MySQL database to store the shouts and then make it look nice with some CSS. The tutorial is aimed at designers who are confident with HTML and CSS but want to try their hand at developing with PHP. Okay, now we finish the theory. First you need to set up a database, so let's go ahead and do that now. Go to localhost. Oh shit, I didn't start it. Just a second. Start our Apache system, Apache server. If you don't know how to install example Mac, just go to my other video because I explained that in my other video. Start MySQL. Okay. Now we can go to localhost. Go to phpMyAdmin. Just make that bigger. Let's create a new database. Let's call it just a second. Let's call it shouts. So shouts. I'll go with collision. There's heaps, but I will go with collision. Let's go with create. Now for the host name, it's gonna be localhost, and for the database name, it's gonna be shouts or whatever you choose to. And username, if you're using exam, it's gonna be root unless you change it, and the password is gonna be no password unless you change it, of course. But if you're using a real host company like in the internet, they're gonna give you a username associated with your database. So let's get started. I just want to say, yeah, you can enter the query here. Let's create. Oh my god. Create table. Shouts. Okay. And now, sorry. ID. And integer. Unsigned. Not null. Auto. Increment. Because it's an ID, so you want it to be auto increment because you don't want any boss to have the same ID. And now let's create name. So varchar, because this is 45, because there's no one have a name longer than 45. I mean, I've never heard about it, and if you have, then yeah, you have to change it, and it should be not null, so I have to put a space here. Okay, not null. Let's close that, and let's get a column for email. should be varchar like that to 60, and it's not null. And then switch post text, because you're gonna have lots of characters, not only 60 or 45. And should we not no, and then let's create the ib, so ib address. This should be varchar, and it should be 45 because that's the length of ib. It should be not null. And now for the primary key, it's gonna be id. And let's finish the query by closing it and getting semicolon. It's just copy it in case, and let's go. And here you can see it's created everything. Or you can do it the hand way, but I prefer this way. You can't browse because there's no data in it right now. Okay, so now I've created the database. This is the end of part 1. I hope to see you in part 2, where we will start creating our PHP files and our layout for the Shoutbox. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it, and like if you liked it, and if you have any questions, just ask them in my Facebook page or in the comments below. And thank you for watching.